Now that you've created 12 of our shapes and are ready to put them together for the assembly part, have some paper clips ready, and we'll begin by positioning our shapes in the right way. As you can see, this one I've opened up slightly. I have my flap here. This one, again, I've opened up so that my flap is over here. Here I have a pocket, which I'm going to bring and pull on to this one. And I'm showing this with 3 different colors, so if you do have 3 different colors, it might be helpful. This is my 3rd color. Opening it up, here's my flap, here's my pocket. I'm going to put this flap into this pocket. And put this flap into the purple pocket. That's what it should look like from that side. Here's where the paper clips come in. I'm going to try to just hold this together a little bit with a paper clip there. Add one on each side. This is what it should look like, a complete corner, all 3 colors. This is what the bottom should look like, preparing itself to add in pockets and a flap that will go into another pocket. This is what this side looks like. Again, flaps. Flaps. I'm going to turn it back to the front. Take another purple. Open up the flap. And combine it putting this in the pocket and this flap under my green. I'm going to replace my little paper clip to help me hold things together. That's what it should look like. This is what it looks like from the bottom. That flap that we had available went into our new addition. Going back to the front section. Now I'm selecting a blue. Opening this flap, opening this flap, putting it in. We had that green flap waiting for a pocket. Here's our pocket. I'm going to hold this together. And it's probably helpful to hold this together. I'm going to spin it around so that you can see what the back side looks like. And I bet you can guess what color we're going to add here. It's going to correspond with this green. gonna stick this pocket on here. But then I have to find a pocket for this guy. Goes right in there. I'll hold them together. Now I need to include some purples on this side, my flap, my pocket, flap, pocket. It gets a little bit easier as you understand what the flaps actually are and what they're for, and what the pockets are and what they're for. So again, if you just keep saying to yourself, every flap needs a pocket, every pocket needs a flap, and you just take a new one and position it so that you have a flap and a pocket and try to situate it inside, it does get a little bit easier. So for example, again, I'm starting off like this, identifying my flap, identifying my pocket. I see my pocket here, and I see a flap here, and I'm going to go at it. Pocket needs a flap, well there it goes. Flap needs a pocket, well here one is. I'm going to hold this together. At this point, I've assembled 1, 2, 3, 4. All of those are one color. 5, 6, one color. 7 and 8, one color. I have 8. And this makes the top part of the intersection of 3 planes. I can flip it over. Kind of want it to be a little bit flat. There we go. I can flip it over and I'll see these flaps sticking out, and that's where I'm going to add on the rest of it at the bottom. Some of that I've already done. As you can see, I connected my remaining 2 colors. I put my flaps and my pockets in. I have it held together by some paper clips. And I'm going to put that right on top of my intersection of 2 planes. Flap here is going to go in this pocket. Flap here in this pocket. Then I'm just going to walk around it and find the other pockets that I need for the flaps that are still exposed. Now, all of my flaps have pockets. I can take glue, or in this case a stapler, and I'm just going to put a couple staples in here to help hold this together. If I had used decorative paper, the staples wouldn't show up too much. Now that I have staples on the bottom, I can take out the paper clips. Put a few more staples along just to help hold it together. flipping it over. Again, taking out my paper clips. Adding a few more staples. Voila! You have the intersection of 3 planes. And you don't have to assemble yours with the same color coordination as I did. You can assemble it however you want and put your own personality into it and make it decorative and beautiful. You can hang these from a string or bring them to class. Thank you.